Welcome to the YouTube Pagan Challenge, week 48. And as I have the sniffles, why is it when you have like the sniffles, the tissues are like the farthest away from your person as you... So I'll probably, during this video. And this is week 48. How would your path be different if you lived on another planet, such as Mars or such as a Mars colony? How would your path be different if you lived on another planet, such as a Mars colony? Well, it depends on if it's Earth norm as far as like the gravity and stuff like that is concerned. As far as like, well, how will the incense burn? You need the oxygen, you know, the scientific aspect of it. But as far as like what you know, well, you're bringing it with you. It wouldn't be different. You know, it's like, it's not like the planet you're on, if you're on like, you know, Jupiter or Eos or Vulcan or whatever. It doesn't matter where you are. Even if you're on Earth, it's like my practice is the same whether I'm here in New England or if I'm on the other side of the planet in like China. It don't matter. You are taking it with you. It is inside of you. The only difference would be technologically, or astronomically really, but scientifically. Like, if you're taking your practice on the International Space Station, well, obviously you're in an anti-gravity environment where you don't want fire. So, I'm not quite sure if they ever did experiments with like smoke, what smoke does in a zero-G type of thing. So whatever, like on Mars, I don't know if it's a smaller planet, so I don't know what the gravity is on Mars. I think it's lighter. So, yeah, it would just be, you know, can you utilize flame? You know, can you utilize a candle? You know, what type of herbs can you access? Did you bring the sage with you? You know, it's that type of stuff you'd have to think about. Not as far as, like, the path wouldn't be different. But I suppose if you look at it like, say we did colonize Mars, say generations later, things would obviously be different because you are in a different environment where you would maybe be worshipping the goddess of Earth. You know, it would be Gaia, or there'd be like the goddess of water. Like, it depends what attributes you would give to Earth. You might not necessarily have the attributes of Earth now, of like being the steady, you know, rock, that type of thing, because you're looking at it from the outside. It would be probably more, Earth would be a water element, you know, that she'd be a water goddess, that type of thing, depending on what state the Earth is in at that point. But red might be considered not part of fire, it would be part of Earth instead of green, you know what I mean? So you would be adapting those elements into your practice. If you lived on the moon, you know, the element of air might be, you know, attributed to the gravity because you're lighter. You know, it's that type of stuff. Be interesting to see. So, but as far as like now type of things, you bring your practice with you, so it doesn't matter where you physically are. But it's just how those facets work with the environment. Like on Mars, on Moon, you don't have trees. So, yeah, that type of thing. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully a much more interesting video than I've done in this past list here. And blessed be. Paganism on Mars.